Roy. Roy. I know asking you to keep quiet about Abby and the gun was wrong. You can't make me feel any worse than I already do.
In the end, you helped save the life of someone who'd made yours a nightmare. Just remember that.
We should be looking out for each other, me, Abby and Asha. We're going through so much. I've let them down.
In what way have you failed Asha?
I haven't checked on her since the crash. Or Addy.
No time like the present.
She won't even want to talk to me. It was pretty rubbish to her the last time we spoke.
I imagine Asha will always have time for you.
How's Addy doing after the car crash?
Dad stayed at home with him today, trying a bit of father-son bonding, I think.
That's good, isn't it?
Dad said something about watching Field of Dreams again.
That's cute.
Addy won't be into it.
My dad, well, not Steve, my other dad who died. When I was feeling down, he'd put on Ghostbusters 2 and I'd feel loads better.
Oh.
Right, I'll see you anyway.
Yeah, see ya. That'll be $150, please, and the rest of whatever else you've shoved in your bag.
What you on about?
Don't bother. Okay, we've got CCTV. So you either pay for what you've nicked, or I'll call the police.
Look, I didn't nick anything, all right?
So you don't mind if I check then? Where did you get that?
What's it to you?
Where did you get that bag?
Look, I found it in a river. It's mine, all right? Now get lost.
Oi! Stop! Nina, stop him!
We're refusing the beans today.
It's Corey's bag. The one that he had that night. I'm sure of it.
We need to follow him. We could get the next bus or a cab.
We have to find him.
Are you sure you're not just hoping for a miracle?
But he said he found that bag in the river.
Could have come from anywhere.
Wrong. But they only give them to players. Okay, and we know that Corey dumped his bag.
Somewhere near the river.
Exactly. But it's his. I know it.
You reckon he's got his tracksuit?
Probably.
Once the forensics get hold of this tracksuit, that's it. Be put away for good. We need to find this bloke again.
We'll speak to the murder team and take it from there.
Why can't we just speak to them ourselves?
That's not how procedures work, I'm afraid.
Look, surely this could be vital evidence. Look, proof that there's literally a murderer walking free out there.
Well, we will put out a general circulation to see if anyone can find this man and speak to him. Would you like to follow me and make your statements?
I'm really sorry, Nina.
What for?
Getting your hopes up.
You don't need to be sorry. Just the way the world is. Rich boys like Corey always win.
No, okay, not this time. But we're going to try again, and we're going to try 10 times harder.
Oh, hiya. What are you two up to?
You know what, Summer? I think you are exactly the person me and Nina have been looking for. Right, I'm going to send you something, okay? It looks a bit weird, but just go with it for now, okay?
Okay.
Please, can you send this picture to Billy and ask him if he's ever come across this homeless guy before? No, in his line of work.
Yeah, sure, but you can ask him yourself. He's literally just...
Oh, hello, ladies. How you doing?
Oh, actually, Asha wanted to ask you a question.
All right, well, fire away.
Have you seen this guy before?
Yeah, he's been sleeping rough for a few months now, poor fella.
You know him? What's his name?
Stu. Yeah, he comes down to the soup kitchen sometimes. Why is he? Is he in some sort of trouble?
Trouble? No, it's just Asha was... I was worried that I shortchanged him at the shop. You know, I could tell he was homeless. I'd hate to think he was out of pocket.
Well, that's very sweet of you. And you can come down to the soup kitchen later today, if you like, see if he's about.
Yeah, that's a great idea, thanks.
Right, well, we're at the disused car park under the railway arches on the other side of the red wreck. All right, well, see you later.
Look, you don't have to come if you don't want to.
No, it's not that. Just think we should report all this back to the police.
And what? Wait for him to take another statement? But we can do this ourselves, okay?
Okay.
I can't believe how close we might be to finally nailing Corey.
Yeah? Well, maybe.
Right, so we'll ask Stu outright and politely, I guess.
It's not that, it's just...
What if he doesn't show up? Then we'll come back every day until he does.
You don't need to make promises like that.
I want to.
I'm sorry there's no sign of Stu.
No worries.
That nice lady said if he's not showed up by now, he probably won't turn up at all.
Well, yeah, I suspect she might be right, but you can always come back tomorrow. You know, try again. It's a lovely thing you're doing.
Absolutely. Yes. It's exactly what we'll do, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're really grateful, Billy.
Oh, I know you. You're so welcome. Look, I need to go and do another round of tea and coffee for everyone.
Forget it. Maybe we've missed our chance and that's enough of it.
What are you talking about? Look, I'm not stopping until we get this bag. Okay, if Corey knew how close we were, he'd be cacking his tighty whities.
Okay.
Excuse me, mate. You haven't got any spare change, have you?
Get a job, pal.
Scumbag.
What did you just say to me?
Tenner, and I'll say it again.
Well, if you say it again, I'll knock you out.
Fiver, and I will sing.
Look, mate, this is a respectable neighbourhood, so why don't you take your dirty, disgusting, loser self and get away from my family's property?
Corey Brent is a gent. I followed you from training.
Who are you?
He ain't no murderer. He can be further on.
Oi, shut up, will you?
On a scale of 1 to 10, the police's interest in your bag.
What bag?
This one. Recognise it?
No.
Oh, really?
Get out of here.
Are you sure about that? Because it's just that I saw you throw it in the river a while back.
You didn't see nothing.
Well, that's where you're wrong, sunshine, because I was the one who fished it out. What's that old saying? One man's rubbish is another man's treasure. I tell you what, that bag has come in really handy. I tell you that for nothing.
Where is it?
Whoa, whoa! All right. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you back your bag. For a price.
You're a piece of filth.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want your bag falling into the hands of the police now, would you?
Home of the pasty. Try Cornwall, doesn't fit.
Try Devon.
Well, it's got to be Cornwall, though, because it's, Cornish pasty.
Does Devon fit?
Yes.
Apparently, they found evidence of pasties being made in Devon about 200 years before Cornwall. It caused quite the furore when it came out.
Hiya, a coffee and a bacon butty, please.
That'll be a fiver exactly.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm still here, thanks. Yes.
Collective noun for ravens.
Unkindness.
What? No, it's there,
Oh no, I was talking to Steve.
Oh. Yes, I'm still here, yes. No, I just want a refund, Tar.
I'll bring it over.
No, I don't want a voucher, thank you very much.
Multi-deck sailing ship beginning with G.
Galleon.
God, you're good at this.
Morning. How are we today?
Yeah, feeling a bit better.
Good. I thought you weren't working today.
Just this morning. I'm covering for Roy while he's at the wholesalers. Why did you want to do something?
I thought we could go back to the soup kitchen and try and find Stu.
Spring onion.
Scallion. What's the point? It could be anywhere.
It's worth a try, though, surely.
What are you saying about the soup kitchen?
Nothing?
Look, we're trying to find one of the homeless guys that go there. We just want to talk to him about something really important.
We just don't know where to start.
What's it about?
Why?
Well, it's just that I might know somebody that could help you out, but I'm not going to bother them if it's going to come to nothing.
It's your decision, okay? I mean, if you can help.
Where is it?
What?
Mate, don't mess me about the rucksack. Where is it?
Oh, right, yeah, the rucksack, yeah. Yeah, you see, the thing is, I've slept on it, and I don't think 100 is enough.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's like that old saying. What price freedom? And yours needs to be higher.
We had a deal.
Whoa. Hey, temper, lad. We all know that gets you into trouble. And if you touch me... Smile, you're on camera.
Oh, well, how much do you want then?
500.
500? Fine.
Come on. Look, you said you'd try and be more optimistic about this. Look, this is our chance of finally getting Corey sent down.
I know, I just...
Move tail from side to side. 3 letters. Wag. I've done it.
You've done it.
Well, a little bit of help, maybe.
Hey. Sorry. Where were we? No more negativity. Okay, I'm not going to allow it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And what, are you going to just stop me?
I'm going to punish you. Every time you say something negative.
Punish me?
Yeah. Yeah, look, from now on, okay, you have to sing every time something pessimistic comes out of your mouth.
Sing? Sing what?
I don't know. Twinkle, twinkle.
No way.
That was negative. Start singing.
No.
Yep.
Oh, what?
I'll tickle you.
You will not.
We'll start singing then.
Okay. Okay. Twinkle, twinkle,
Louder.
little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Hi. Thanks for coming.
No problem, it's good to see you.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Don't stop on my account.
This is my mate Dudley. This is Asha, Nina.
Sean told me what happened to you and your boyfriend. It's horrible, that. Proper horrible.
I know Dudley from the soup kitchen. He lives on this...
Anything I can do, it well.
Show him the photograph on your phone.
Oh. He's called Stu.
Sorry, I don't know him. But I tend to keep to my own little patch. I know that there's some people staying down by river at the moment.
The river? Really?
Aye.
Look, that's where her and Seb got attacked.
Right. Well, we can go down there and see what people know if you like.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Hiya.
Good morning.
I'm glad I caught you. I was just on my way round to drop these off. They're invites for you and Nina to a wedding. We've decided to do it sooner rather than later. And, well, it'd mean a lot if you could both come.
Well, then, there we shall be. It's heartening to see you forging ahead with your plans.
Yeah, well, that's all thanks to you for talking some sense into me. And I've decided to use the wedding as a marker.
Marker?
Yeah, you know, like, draw a line, put the past behind me and focus on the future. Just me, Kevin, Jack.
Yes, that sounds like a sensible idea.
Yeah, well, you know me, Roy, full of good ideas. Right, I'll have to get off because I've got to hand deliver the rest of these, but I'll catch you later.
I wonder what you are. I'm not doing that again.
Well, you better stay positive then.
Prefer the Alice version anyway.
The Alice version.
Yeah, you know. Twinkle, twinkle, little bats, how I wonder what you're at.
No, Don't think I've heard of it.
You've never read Alice in Wonderland? Or seen the film?
No, don't think I have.
Right. Good news is, this is Stu's tent. Bad news is, he left this morning and no one knows where.
It's all right. We'll wait. Got nowhere more important to be.
All right, okay, cool. Excuse me a minute.
Oh! Jessa!
I'll just be over here.
Right, might as well make ourselves more comfortable. What are you doing?
The bag could be in here.
Yeah?
We could be inches away from it. And I know we probably ditched the bag.
Oh,
but
careful. You sounded a bit negative there.
just need to know.
Nina, what are you doing?
Just keep a lookout.
What are you doing there? Nina,
I've never heard of a homeless person hoarding before.
what?
Whoa. How does he live like this? Doubt he's chosen this life.
What do you think you're doing? Get out!
I was...
Now! Would you go into someone's house and start roaming about?
No, look, we're sorry.
Look, I think you better go before people realise what you've done. Well, just go!
Come on. Idiot.
No, you're not.
You said it yourself. We had nowhere else to be. Why couldn't I have just waited?
You're being negative again.
I'm a goth.
So?
So, people think goths are miserable. I'm just living up to their expectations. I'm sorry.
Nina.
I know, I'm trying.
Look.
He hasn't got the bag.
He must have stashed it somewhere.
Let's follow him and see.
Finally.
Oh, what do you want?
Oh, that's a nice hello, isn't it?
It is.
I've been watching the news, I know. Waiting for this last face to show up, but nothing, eh? Take it you've chickened out.
Something like that.
Right.
Right, what?
Oh, I figured you would. You know, you're a lot of things, Abby, but you're no killer. What is it, then?
What?
Gandhi's nostril hair, what do you think? You shoot her?
Why?
I want it back.
Well, I ain't got it.
Well, where is it?
I chucked it in canal.
You did what? Why would you do that?
Well, you never said you wanted it back. What do you want it for anyway?
It's not for me, it's a mate of a mate kind of thing.
Well, what do they want it for?
Well, he's not the type of bloke you want to ask him questions, you get me?
Right, well, I'm sorry, but it's gone.
All right, well, which canal then did you throw it in?
Well, why does it matter?
Hang on a minute, and why would you even chuck it if you didn't even use it?
Because I didn't know what else to do with it.
Nah, I'm not buying it.
What do you mean?
I've hardly seen you for 20 years, but I know when you're lying, you're doing that thing in my bob with your lip.
What thing?
Well, I'm not going to tell you. You'll stop doing it. Just be straight with me, yeah? What have you done with the gun?
It's gone missing.
I don't believe this. My dabs are all over that gun. So what happened?
It's a long story.
Go on, then. I've got the time.
Oh, you? What do you want?
We're not here to cause any trouble.
No? Why then?
What, that bag that you had the other day?
What bag? I never had a bag.
The Weatherfield County players bag.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, come on, you're lying.
Who are you to call me that, eh? Now get lost, or I'll make you. How about that?
That would have scared me last year. But I've been through way worse than anything you can do to me. I need your help. And I'm not going anywhere until you at least hear me out. I wouldn't be hassling you if the bag wasn't important. Corey's clothes could prove he was the one who attacked Seb.
Look, I sympathise, but I don't want to get involved.
Oh, you're already involved. Okay, you were the minute you fished that bag out of the river. Okay, a bag that Corey dumped in there after beating someone senseless and leaving him to die in the road. If you'd known Seb, you wouldn't hesitate. He was kind, funny, do anything for anyone. But as he lay on the ground helplessly, Corey kicked him again and again without mercy. He knew what he was doing, he just didn't care.
I'm sorry.
It's more than Corey is. He taunted us because he can. He came at me and said because I looked different, lived in a different way. You can't tell me you've not experienced that in some kind of way. It could have easily been you or one of your mates.
Yeah, I get that. Look, I've had loads of hassle from the police over the years.
But you don't have to deal with them. Okay, just give us the bag. And if you don't, Corey walks away. Walks away, laughing. The way people like him always do because they've got enough money to afford anything. And me, you and Seb, we're just the muck on the shoe. We don't have a place in their world. You can prove that we do. Just please help us.
I wish I could, but I can't. I'm sorry.
So it disappeared down a storm drain. You don't have to worry.
Don't worry. That gun's got more history than the British Museum. Look, you might have bowled it the other night, but others won't. They'll come looking for me if that gun turns up. Never mind if the police trace it back to me. I did a little job with that gun back in the day.
They're not tracing it back to anyone. It's probably halfway down the ship canal by now. So, unless it, I don't know, falls into the hands of a homicidal cap, you're out in the woods.
And what about that girl, the one who got shot?
What?
In the flat up the road.
That was a drug dealer who bust out of jail.
2 guns, same street, one night. It's Weatherfield round here, innit? Not Compton.
He'd come to kill someone for grassing him up. He must have brought it with him. Now, I doubt he was going to rely on his savage wit.
Nah, you're guessing.
I think it's time you left.
You know what? Just find that gun, yeah? Because if it comes back on my toes, I'm not being funny now, but you'll regret it, I promise you.
What are you doing here?
He was just leaving.
Yeah. And then what I said, yeah? All of it.
Yeah.
What did he want?
Not to worry about.
Innit? He did drop by for a brew and an Asha, I know that much.
Well, if you must know, he came round to blame me for Seb's death.
He could have told you that when he saw you the other day.
Well, grief don't work like that. It's not logical. Look, he wanted a cat to kick and I was an ideal candidate.
So what did he say to you?
Oh, not worth hearing. I should have been a better mother. I shouldn't have moved here and I should have let him toughen Seb up.
He can't talk to you like that.
Kev, no! I've spent my whole life getting the blame. I can handle it. Just...
Where's the bag?
I told you. Money first, then I'll tell you what it is.
Listen, mate, you better not be messing me about. Why do you think we're standing here? What, because I'm a nice guy, someone you should cross?
Nah, don't worry. I've already worked out that you're pawn life. But you don't survive on the streets as long as me without learning how to handle yourself. So you don't frighten me, little rich boy. Now, cash first, or I'm going to take that bag down to lost property at the cop shop. So what's it to be?
It's all there.
Aye. Yeah, so it is.
The bag.
It's in the bin over there.
Yeah,
Better had be.
What are you doing here?
I brought you something.
Were these in the bag?
Yeah. It's expensive gear. I was gonna take it to a laundrette when I had the money, but I never got round to it.
Thank God.
There's a lot of blood on there. I guess something dodgy must have gone on, but I just thought it was a fight or something.
What made you change your mind?
You're right. People like him treat the world like garbage and get away with it just because they're minted. And I'm sick of it.
I don't know how to thank you.
Just leave me out of it. I've done my bit.
Well then. What did you do with the backpack?
I sold it to Golden Balls. I thought it might keep me off the scent for a bit. Plus the fact I really like taking his money. I hope you nail him for what he did to your boyfriend.
Me too. Thanks again.
Okay, right. If Corey was willing to buy back the bag, he must think these are incriminating. Okay, maybe we finally got him.
Let's not get too excited. We've got to see what forensics say, but at least we might stand a chance now.
Did you get it?
The bag, yeah.
Why do I sense there's a butt coming?
My clothes weren't in there.
The clothes you said you got rid of? Well, is that going to be a problem? Corey?
I'm sorry, Dad. I really didn't mean to.
Don't. Just don't. How badly were they?
There were blood on the tracky bottoms. A lot more than I could explain.
All right. What did the homeless guy say? Were the clothes still in the bag when he found it?
Well, I'd never asked him.
What do you mean you never asked him?
He scarpered before I got a chance.
What, you just let him go?
Dad, I did my best.
Well, your best wasn't good enough, was it? Do you realise how serious this could be? Do you? There's only one place you'll be going, and it won't be Germany.
Where are you going?
We need to find those clothes. Before the police do.
We've got to analyse the clothing before we decide whether to reopen the inquiry or not.
This definitely is. The bottoms have even got his name on the label, and if you check the CCTV, you'll see that he was wearing them on the night.
Yeah, we're going to need a little more than that before we make any arrests.
Yeah, but if Seb's blood's on the clothes...
Well, he admitted he was in close proximity to Mr. Franklin, so that doesn't necessarily contradict his account. But if there is more to it than that, forensics will get to the bottom of it. They won't leave any stone unturned.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer it if you kept this to yourselves for the moment.
Oh, we thought we might tell Seb's mum.
The closer we keep the circle, there's less chance of news leaking out. If Corey is responsible, we won't want to spook him.
You think he'll do a runner?
He certainly has the resources. Or at least his family has. Look, it's probably best not to run the risk.
We understand.
Look, I'll let you know as soon as we have anything concrete, okay?
Thanks.
What are you going to say to your dad about closing the shop? I'll just make something up. You know, I think the police are right about us keeping this to ourselves.
I feel bad for not telling Abby.
I know, but like you said, she's a loose cannon. We should at least wait until the forensic results are back.
I suppose. We don't want to get her hopes up, and we shouldn't get ours up either.
It's hard not to. You know, this is what we've been praying for. Seb would be really proud of you.
You too. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, you could have. I just gave you a little nudge.
You did a lot more than that. And I'm glad you did. Spending time with you.
Don't. Okay, I know it's been difficult.
I have to say it. I forgot how much I enjoyed being with you.
It's been a weird day. You know, you must feel happy, sad, all over the place. I don't want you saying stuff that you'll regret.
No. I won't. I've messed you about enough. And Seb was special. He really cared about me. So much that he'd want me to be happy again. And I think I could be happy with you.
You want to give it another go?
If you'll have me back, yeah.
Yeah, of course, but look, only if you're sure. You know what? I don't want to take advantage or rush you into it or anything.
I think you've waited long enough.
Now, are you sure you don't want anything else? There's a tin of rice pudding in cupboard.
Nah, thanks.
You were quiet over tea.
I'm just tired.
So long as that's all it is.
Dad mentioned some bloke upsetting you.
Well, oh, don't worry about that. We won't be seeing him again, I promise.
I hope not. Dad really didn't like him.
No. Well, not many people do. He's about as popular as a poo in the shallow end.
Was he threatening you?
No. No. No, he was just upset about something, but he'll get over it. Right, OK, so you might not have fancied rice pudding, but what would you say to some ice cream?
OK.
OK, right, OK. Well, let's go to the shop and get some. You can have any flavour you like.
I've got it.
So you have. I did wash my hands before tea, you know. All right, well, let me get my purse, and then we'll go and treat ourselves. And it serves your dad right for sloping off to the pub.
Still think it's weird that Tez turned up just like that.
He's a law unto himself. A broken law. My taste in men has definitely improved.
Yeah, well, what if he shows up again? It's bad news.
Yeah, well, you stay out of it. I don't want you having a black eye in the wedding photos.
He'll be the one who ends up in hospital.
Well, that reminds me, I've got some last-minute errands to run.
I don't feel very well. I've got an earache.
Really?
I'm not playing up. My ear really hurts.
He does look a bit off colour.
Well, I hope you're going to be okay for the big day tomorrow. Okay, you can stay off school, but I'll have to stay off work.
Can't Abby look after me? She makes more fuss of me.
Is that all right with you?
Yeah, of course it is. Poor little mite. Oh, before I forget, can you pick Liam up after footy?
You know they won't be playing there for much longer.
Why?
They're giving the go-ahead for the bypass.
You kidding?
Coach ran. He reckons they'll find somewhere else to play, but it might take a while.
What about the park?
Well, the bypass goes right through the middle of it.
Gosh, I didn't even know that bypass was going ahead. I thought there'd been loads of objections.
No, they had a consultation, or whatever you call it, and those in favour won. But at least we get to the motorway quicker.
Oh, right, and that justifies digging up all the fields, does it? Liam loves his footy.
Yeah, now, but he'll be chasing the girls in a year's time, won't he?
Tisan?
Huh?
It's a herbal infusion I made from the marigolds that grew in Seb's garden.
Oh, good for you.
No, I'll stick to the builders. So.
You're so uncouth. Go on, Nina, I'll try it. Can you do me one to go, please?
It's full of antioxidants. I find it very calming.
It smells lovely.
Yeah, I've seen this, right? So, I was online, and there's a doctor in a village in Yorkshire, and he's been growing veg for the community. Reckons it's helped his mental health. Wouldn't mind trying some of them dance moves.
I'm not sure you could keep up, Gary. Oh, do you know what? Them football fields are the only bit of grass Liam sees some weeks.
All right, Swampy.
Have we not got enough traffic in Manchester without adding another blooming bypass? Is there not enough pollution? And none of this is going to help Liam's asthma.
I know.
When are the council going to realise we're actually in a climate emergency and all? Like, with the storms and the floods not a big enough wake-up call for him?
Do you reckon there'll be a plague of locusts next?
Our council should be trying to save this planet, not building more roads.
No, you're right, babe, you are. Of course you are.
I mean, look at Nina. Bless her, she's got her own little garden, growing her own stuff. We all should be doing something.
Really hurting. Thought it was your other ear. It is both.
Your dad's not here, you know. You don't have to keep up the act.
Really?
I know you're skiving. It's all right, won't dob you.
Thanks.
It's just like an extra day half term, innit? We've all had a lot to put up with lately, and I definitely need a me day.
You should try and chill more.
Should we have enough chocolate?
Yeah.
Oi! Psycho mum. Oh, I can't believe it. Hey, you still free to shoot people? Dishing out a bit of rough justice? You're not so cocky without a gun, are you?
Shut up. Leave her alone.
It's all right, son. Just ignore
Hey, you want locking up?
I'm sorry you had to see all that stuff out there.
Why was he saying it?
Because he's not a nice lad.
And what did he mean about a gun?
Nothing. He's just talking rubbish. He's an idiot.
Who?
Corey just laid into me outside. I ignored him, but just seeing that ugly, stupid face of his, it's cockier than ever. I know, I've just got to try and let it go.
Maybe you won't get away with it.
But why'd you say that? Nina, spill! Jack, go and pick a cake. Go on.
Me and Asha found Corey's clothes. The ones he was wearing the night of the murder. We took him to the police.
What, so that might be able to prove he did it?
Might. They've only just been sent to the forensics, and there might not be any incriminating evidence.
Yeah, but it'd be something to give us a bit of hope.
Don't get excited. You know what Corey's like, he'll find a way to wriggle off the hook.
Yeah, I've tracked him down to the soup kitchen. We'll deal with him now. Oi. Follow me.
Excited about tomorrow? I am.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, the thing is, they won't let you in the hotel till midday, so why don't I lay on a glass of champers and a bacon butty at the bistro beforehand, yeah? Just for the inner circle, you know, my treat.
There's only a few people coming.
Oh, you don't look very chuffed. You're not getting cold feet, are you?
No, I can't wait to get her down the aisle. But Seb's dad turned up yesterday. Threatened her.
Seb's dad?
Says, bad penny. Real hard nut. I'm just worried he's going to show his face again, stir things up before the wedding. I want to be there if he does, but I've got to collect a car in Bolton this afternoon.
Well, do you want me to call in on her?
Would you? Jack's off school today. She's looking after him.
Yeah, I'll go over later. Make sure everything's okay.
Thanks, Debs.
I don't know what you're talking about. I gave you the bag. What's the problem?
There's stuff missing.
What stuff?
Some clothes.
There was nothing in the bag.
Mate, don't lie to me.
What's the big deal? You can afford some more, can't you? Rich footballer like you.
No, I need to get the clothes back.
Well, it's not my problem.
Right, well, I want me money back.
Well, tough. It's gone. I paid off some debt. Anyway, I kept to my side of the bargain.
You must be full by now. I think we should get going.
Can I have a milkshake?
No.
Please? It's like you said. We're having an Abby and Jack day. I love spending time with you. And I'm dead pleased you and my dad got together. We're like a proper family.
I'm a mug.
Tissan?
I beg your pardon?
Herbal tea. It has relaxing qualities.
Do you sell it in bulk? Maybe one, then I'll give it a go. Look, I can't stop thinking about what you said before.
I don't want to talk about it.
Fine. Why didn't you tell me about it yesterday?
The police said I wasn't to tell anyone. They don't want Corey to catch wind before the forensics get back.
And when might that be?
I don't know.
Well, don't you think we should put pressure on them? You know, get your stuff tested quickly to send straight over to the CPS? I mean, what are they hanging about for?
I don't know. I'm sure they're dealing with it as quickly as they can.
I'm going to go down there today and put a rocket under them. Do him a milkshake to go.
Cut the lock. 99.
50. Have you... Look, you're too good for me.
You want to play again?
We've done 4 rounds. Me brain hurts.
I might go on Xbox for a bit.
All right, kid.
I've really enjoyed today.
Oh, Jack, get that for us.
Yeah.
Hiya, love.
Hi, Auntie Debbie.
How are you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Are you growing? Hiya.
All right, Debs.
Our Kevin asked me to nip round. Make sure your ex hasn't shown his face again. Still carrying a torch for you, is he?
A stolen torch? No, he won't come back. Listen, you won't do me a favour and watch Jack for me, would you?
Yeah, of course I will. Where are you off to?
Oh, just to the photographers to pay him some money.
Are you nervous? You should be. You're marrying my brother.
Can't wait.
Where's Abby?
She's had to pop out, love.
Pop out where?
She's just gone to sort a bit of wedding stuff out. Hey, there's no need to panic. She'll be back soon.
I shouldn't have let her out my sight. I think we should go and find her.
She's just gone on an errand. Hey, what are you so worried about? Is there something wrong? You're not worrying about that dodgy man turning up again, are you? Because your dad and Abby, they'll always keep you safe.
It's Abby I'm worried about.
Oh, she seemed fine to me. Hey, they're getting married tomorrow. There's so much to look forward to.
If the wedding goes ahead. I think she's gonna kill Corey.
Not very pleased to see me. The girl said you told him not to blab.
I said to keep this under wraps.
I haven't
for a
even
very-
told Kevin. Look, the thing is, I need those forensic results back. That kid is in my face every chance he gets. He's throwing false accusations at me. He's taunting me in the street in front of my stepson.
Jack?
Yeah, he's a sweet kid, and we are trying to bring him up properly. And then you've got Corey, a murderer and a liar, swanning around like cock of the walk like he owns me.
You can't let him get to you. And you can't tell him we sent those clothes off for analysis.
Because the test might not prove anything.
Just don't get your hopes up.
I am flesh and blood. All I have left is hope.
Look, even if the clothes are Corey's, even if they do show blood deposits, who knows what they've been exposed to since the rucksack was dumped? For the CPS to reopen the case, we are gonna need conclusive proof.
And I need the truth to be out for everyone to see.
I should have just binned it.
No, love. You did the right thing showing it to me. Something like this, well, it's too big to brush under the carpet.
Hiya. It's all Swain. It's no news. Labs are overworked and under-resourced, like everything.
You have to say that. This is a high-profile murder inquiry. And if they reopen it, the spotlight will be on them. They'll prioritise the tests if only...
If only to prove them inconclusive, yeah. No DNA, no need to reopen the case. A bullet dodge.
I feel like they're on our side, but Corey's run rings around them up until now.
Swain's warned me not to get me hopes up. That's all I keep hearing these days.
I just want to protect you.
Thing is, though, my hopes are up. You know, for the first time, it feels like the balance is swinging in our favour. I feel it in here. I'm gonna get justice.
I feel it too.
Why didn't I just listen to you from the beginning? Imagine if I'd gone through with it. Imagine if I'd shot Corey. And all that new evidence came to light.
It wouldn't. The police, the media, Corey's family, they've all been so focused on you, the evil, vengeful mother. Any doubts he had about who killed Seb will all be forgotten. You'd make Corey the martyr. But hey, you didn't do it. You're not the bad person. You've got a wedding and a whole new life to look forward to.
Yeah, you're right. You are definitely coming tomorrow, aren't you?
Coming? Hun, I bought a black veil mantilla and Whitby jet rosary beads. I'll probably upstage you.
Any chance of a coffee?
You, sir, can have whatever you like on the house.
Just a coffee. And an update if there is one.
Have you been drinking?
I have just had a couple, you know. But then I stopped. Because he's not worth it. I had a run-in with Corey.
Oh.
He's an utter scumbag, isn't he? Not one redeeming feature, and yet he talks to me like I'm trash. I mean, I'm old enough to be his flaming granddad.
This is what he does. Head worker.
Yeah, well, Muggins here fell for it.
No, you didn't. You could have gone out on a bender, but you didn't.
Just.
You came here, you found a safe space, and that makes me so happy.
Roy's, where they roll out the red carpet.
Only me. Got a treat for the patient. Where's the little Skyver?
In his room on his Xbox. Where have you been?
Oh, sorry, did you have some meetings to get back to? The photographer just kept
Go,
banging...
pull the other one. You've been out looking for Corey.
Believe me, I've seen enough of that lad to let me...
It's as natural as breathing to you. Stop lying. Just for once, give a straight answer. Jack, can you come in here, please?
You should have warned me if you needed me back. Hey, I've been to Devs and got us them choc ices we like. I'll just whack them in the freezer. Where'd you get that? You.
It doesn't matter where I got it from. The question is, why the hell did you write it? You've not let anyone down. Most adults wouldn't be able to deal with this, let alone you, 11 years old.
Please, don't kill Corey.
Oh, Jack.
They'll lock her up. I'll be a grown-up by the time they let her out.
She's not killing anyone, tell him.
I swear. On Seb's life. Now do you believe me?
I heard what Corey said. You're not so cocky without a gun.
He just wants to stitch me up to the police.
Is this why you skipped school today? To stop her?
Why would you do that to my dad?
It's... All right, look, it's... you know when you're at school and the teacher tells you to write a story?
Don't talk to me like I'm a baby.
No, I think what she means is it's a fantasy, like them James Bond books you read.
Yeah, I got obsessed. I felt like Corey was stealing my life, like he stole Seb's, and I'd lie there imagining the cruelest way to wipe him out, and it felt good. But it was just a game.
Like we play games, don't we? In our heads. I mean, you imagine you were winning gold at the Paralympics. I imagine Brad Pitt walking into the bistro.
Listen, you can't tell a soul, but Corey's going to be arrested thanks to Asha and Nina. Now, they didn't get fixated on revenge. They kept digging, and now they found some new evidence.
Dear Swain Weatherfield Police Station, is this where you've been this afternoon?
Yeah, ring her. I want you to, even though she asked me not to breathe a word.
Why?
In case Corey finds out and jumps on the next plane, I presume.
Yeah. Look, I'm begging you. And it's a big ask, I know, but... Please, can you please not tell your dad what was in that letter? I don't want him upsetting before the wedding.
I won't tell.
You're a good lad. I don't deserve you.
No, you don't.
Hey, cheeky chops. Do you want to get back to your game?
It's true, every word.
Yeah, of course it is. Now this new evidence has come to light. But what if it hadn't? What if Corey was still swaggering around town, giving it the big I am? Where would you be now? Out cruising the streets like Mad Max, not a care in the world for our Jack or Kevin.
Ramblings of a crazy person.
I wish I could forget I ever read that letter, but I can't. So let me get this right. You were going to shoot Corey before he waltzed off to Germany. Eh? Where? In the legs, end his career. In the head, end him.
Not in the heart, I ain't got one.
But you were going to shoot him. Kill him. And where's the gun now? Is he still here? Is it in the garage? Oh, too many people coming in and out. Well, where then? The backyard? The car? Is it somewhere Jack could find it?
No.
That's why your ex has been hanging around, yeah? What's his name? Tez? You bought a gun off that skanky lowlife and now he's trying to blackmail you.
No. I bought a gun off Tez.
So yes, then.
But I couldn't bear looking at it, so I chucked it where no one can find it. Look, I was crazy. I had slept for months. It made perfect sense to kill Corey, but I didn't go through with it.
So what do you want, eh? A medal? Life is full of tragedy. Our Kevin lost his baby son just hours old. Leanne and Steve, they lost Oliver. They don't go round reaching for rifles. That's not what normal folk do.
Normal folk? Wow.
That's not how a civilised society works. An eye for an eye and the whole world goes blind.
No, when you've been traumatised by the murder of your child, Debbie, and when you've been chewed up and spat out by the law, then you can lecture me on what's normal.
Stop fighting! I hate you! Both of you!
Well, that's not going to help, is it? Keep packing him off to his room. Oh, yeah, I know, you love him. But when it suits, when it doesn't, you do a disappearing act.
Yeah, Edwin, I've explained all of this. I couldn't deal with it.
You lied. You knew back then you were going to go after Corey. He was beside himself, but you did naught to reassure him.
How's my favourite son? Well, Debs, wasn't expecting you to still be here.
There's something you need to know. He's not moved off that Xbox all day.
Well, you can't blame him. Don't tell him I said that. How's his earache?
Oh, yeah, much better. He'll be right as rain for his best man speech.
Chuck ices. I know they're your favourite. Thanks for stepping up today. You're the good one.
Can't believe you were just round the corner. Chip pan fire in Maudsley Street, entire terrace evacuated. Every cloud. Am I okay here? Yeah. Right. I'm not going to be on camera, so if you could incorporate my questions into your answers, that'd be great.
Will do. How's my fringe looking?
Like you've been nowhere near a chip pan. Ready?
You sure I can't tempt you to a pudding?
That lasagna finished me off. I'm ready for a siesta now.
Some other time, then. I mean, without you, well, we owe you. Big time.
Oh, I'm just glad I could help. You look after yourself, Pet. I'll see you soon.
Don't make me come looking.
It's just come out of Nina's cafe. Dad, I heard them look like old pals. No, I've never seen them together before. I mean, she's a freak, but what does she want with some old soap dodger? Dad, what if he ripped us off? Like, took our money? It's all right, Dad, your money. What if he fobbed us off with the rucksack and then gave them the clothes? All right, well, what shall I do then? What, shall I follow him? Shall I go have another word in his ear? Dad, just keep your wig on, all right? Oh, I'll come straight home.
Thanks. The wedding, that's it. It's a clean slate.
I really like you, Abby. Never thought I'd say that. And we didn't get off to a great start, did we? My heart breaks when I think about everything that you've been through. Not just Seb, but all of it. But the thing is, you are a magnet for trouble, and if not trouble, just sheer bad luck. You're just one of them people. I don't want that for my family.
But Kev does.
Kev's dancing in the dark. He deserves to know all this. You owe him that.
He'll think that every word I've ever told him was a lie.
And don't tell him. Walk away.
No. Oh, please, that'd break him. You saw what Jack was like.
Because of you. You caused the upset, the panic. What we saw today, that was just the tip of the iceberg.
Just give me a year. I'll prove you wrong. I can be good for Jack. And Kev loves me.
Please, Abby, do not make this any harder. Yeah, we could tell Kevin about the letter, about the gun, but if you cared, really cared, you would spare him that pain.
What, just up and leave before the wedding?
Yeah.
That's sparing him pain.
In the long run. Yeah.
Hey, you're up and at 'em, aren't you?
Yeah.
Too excited. You're not the only ones.
Ta-da!
You don't like him, do you?
Like him. I love him. The pair of you look like proper film stars. Especially you, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Hey, I thought you got up early because Sally's coming over to do your makeup and hair and all that. Not that you need that.
Nah, I just couldn't sleep. Listen, Kev.
Whatever it is, it's going to have to wait. I've got to go and pick something up. I'll be back as soon as...
Banging away like...
Your carriage awaits. Not too shabby for a wedding, eh?
Nice, a beaut. Congratulations.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
Is it ours?
For a few hours. An old customer owed me a favour.
Can we go for a spin? Please?
I suppose we could, yeah, while we wait for Abby to get ready for the wedding.
Do you need any help with anything?
No, I'm all right, sir.
Oh, no, come on. I insist. All right, so come on. What are you playing at?
I'm not playing at anything.
But you're still here.
Well, for starters, I ain't got a clue where to go. Not that you'll give one.
Of course I do. Look, I'll give you a room in one of my hotels if you like. Just till you can sort yourself out with something more permanent.
Well, secondly, and more importantly, I can't tell Kevin what I did. The thought of telling him he'll hate me. And that'll kill me.
Well, don't tell him.
I can't just leave without saying out.
Rock in a hard place, eh? I'm so sorry.
Debbie's taking Jack to the bistro, so apparently we can talk. What is it we need to talk about?
I can't do this. I thought I'd be able to, but I can't.
Why have you not started getting ready?
I've messaged the guests. And I called the registry office, but they said that they needed to speak to you about the cancellation.
Abby,
I'm sorry, I can't marry you.
have I done something wrong?
No,
What have I done?
you haven't.
Look, please tell me what I've done wrong. Please, Abby.
I'm so sorry.
I love you. I want to marry you, Abby.
It's over, Kev. I'm going to get the rest of my stuff and I'll go.
So you're leaving? Again? Is this what you do now? You leave for a bit and then come back?
No, I'm going for good this time.
You can't just go without telling me why. Whatever it is, we can work it out. We can.
I've lied to you.
Lied? What? What have you lied about?
That £2,000. I took that money from our account, that £2,000. I didn't spend it on accommodation. I used it to get a gun. And I brought it back here where Jack could have found it. He could have found it, and God knows what could have happened. I had it all planned out. I was going to get Corey, and I was going to aim it at him, and I was going to make him beg for his life, and then, like he did with my lad, I was going to kill him. But I couldn't do it. And I wanted you to know the truth, so I wrote you a letter. And Jack found it. He found it, and it's just been off his head. He's worried sick, and poor lad, every time I leave the house, he thinks I'm going to go and murder Corey.
Why didn't you tell me?
He told Debbie, it's a mess. I'm such a mess. I'm so sorry, and this is why I can't marry him. I have to leave you. It's for the best for everyone. Look, I only need this. The rest of the stuff, give to a charity shop or something.
Where's Abby?
She's gone. It's just you and me again. I'm so sorry you found that note. You must have been terrified.
I was. But I was more scared about losing Abby. I didn't want her to do it. And then for her to go away and never come back. I love her, Dad.
So do I.
She didn't do it. She didn't go through with it, did she?
Bye, son.
Don't go. Please.
You deserve so much better than this, Kev.
You're everything to me. I forgive you. All of it. It's all gone. Let's just forget it and move on, yeah?
I don't know if I can forgive myself like that.
All right. I'm not good with words, you know that, but being with you, it's like, I don't know, it's like driving that classic car, innit? You know, everything's faster, fuller, better. Everything's turned up to 11. I don't want a life without that. Without you. I love you. I do. You're magic, Abby. Proper magic. I forgive you. Forgive yourself, please. Right, I'm going now. To the hotel where I'll be waiting to marry you. Please. Come and marry me, Abby, please.
She'll be here, Dad. I know she will.
Have you got your fingers crossed for me? Keep them crossed, eh?
Right. The registrar's stuck in traffic up near the roundabout. An escaped horse, apparently. I blame COVID.
How long's it gonna be?
That depends on the horse, I'd have thought. Look, shall I tell him to leave it? The rest of the wedding's been cancelled anyway.
Oh, she'll turn up.
Kev, let's just face reality. It might be for the best.
Not quite the entrance I was planning.
You came.
Couldn't miss my own wedding, could I?
As quick as you can. The bride's just turned up.
You look amazing.
Well, the dress does. But look at the state of your hair. Little Lippy won't go amiss, neither. Right, come on, Cinders. We've got as long as it takes to capture an escaped horse. Don't ask, long story. But if you're going to join this family, I'll have you looking half decent if it kills me. Come on.
Come on, everyone.
So is wedding still on?
No, I like to hang around hotels looking like this for a laugh.
Only I get a text saying it's been cancelled and then another...
No, it's back on, yeah. Look, will you walk me down the aisle?
Oh. Good job I never got changed.
And he said was gonna, but... I know it's not very traditional.
Neither am I, or you, for that matter.
That's true, that.
I would be honoured.
Right. Let's get me wed.
And you look beautiful, by the way. So you really did cut down on the guest list, though.
You know me. I hate a fuss.
Hiya.
You're right.
I am now. Ready?
Like Freddie. Let's do this, Padre.
Now, I know you've written your own vows.
I haven't actually. Well, I did, but then I threw them away this morning. It's a long story.
Just speak from the heart. That's what they do in the films.
Oh, that's right. Put me on the spot, why don't you? You don't expect me to be all soppy, do you?
I wasn't counting on it.
Well, I never thought I'd get married. Who'd have me?
Me.
You need your bum shred. I love you. And I love Jack. And I love our life together. I know these past months, they haven't been the best. I can just see Seb now, sat next to Nina, pulling at his collar with a big dopey grin on his face. I don't know what the future holds, nobody does. But now I know it'll be better with you by my side.
And me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about buy one, get one free. I don't know why you're looking at me that way.
Kevin.
Oh, no, you don't. From the art, right, Jack?
I didn't think I'd get married again. But you're the most wonderful woman I've ever met. And when you know, and I know. I love you, Abby. I will never stop trying to be the best husband I can be. Your best friend. Our little family. It means...
Pull yourself together, you big girl's blouse.
You better make this official before we both start blubbering.
Certainly. Abigail Franklin, Kevin John Webster. I'm extremely pleased to tell you you are legally husband and wife.
Kev? Kiss her? So, fourth time lucky, eh?
This one's for keeps, trust me.
It better be. I'm not going through this again.
Right, I'll go and sort the registrar out. I'll be 2 ticks. You coming, Jack?
Yeah, sure.
I never said anything about you wanting me off.
Yeah. I guessed.
I do really love him, you know.
I know you do. And I know he feels exactly the same. The only other time I've seen him look that soft is when County do unexpectedly well.
Yeah, I know I've made mistakes.
Hello? Look, who are you talking to? I wish you all the luck in the world. I really do. You mean Jack mean the world to me. I suppose I get very protective where family are concerned.
Well, it looks like me and you are family now and all.
God help us there.
DS Swain called. There's enough DNA to reopen the case. They're going to arrest Cora.
What? Well, I haven't heard anything.
She said she tried to ring you, but there was no answer.
Well, of course there wasn't. I was getting married.
No, here you go. I've got your phone here.
Yeah, she's texted me. They're finally going to get him.
Finally get to see that pig behind bars.
Oh, that reminds me. Can I also get a sausage roll to go? Sorry if that sounds a bit insensitive. I'm just feeling a bit lightheaded. I've not eaten a thing today. I thought I was going to the wedding.
Don't worry. Now that Corey's getting what he deserves, I'm indestructible.
I would urge caution. He's merely been rearrested. Don't count the chickens yet.
Oh, actually, that reminds me I might have an omelette sandwich because I've not eaten today either. Oh, Imran, have you heard? They're rearresting Corey.
No. I hesitate to use the phrase good news when there are no winners here.
Justice is the winner, Roy.
Not quite yet, but things do seem to be moving in the right direction.
Nothing more important than justice. Though not being invited to your best friend's wedding comes a close second.
How a young man with all those advantages could turn out to be such a monster is beyond me.
I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to go back to the office and check my messages. But if they're reopening the investigation, I might be able to appeal Kelly's conviction.
Can I have some champagne?
Of course you can. It's a special occasion.
No, we flaming can't. He'll be an alky before he's in big school.
Oh, stop your mithering. In France, they give it to babies at christenings.
I don't think that's right.
It is. I've seen it on a documentary. They dab it on the dummies. Well, the posh ones anyway.
You can have some apple juice and pretend.
Debs, why don't you take Jack to the kitchen, make him a sandwich or something?
Excuse me, I am no shit.
2 slices of bread, chuck some ham in the middle. Job's a good one.
Oh, right, yeah. Come on, Jack. Now, can you remember what she said? Something about 2 slices of bread.
I'll do it myself.
Good on you, lad.
Hey, congratulations are in order.
Well, I should be saying that to you. Have you locked the little slime ball up yet?
That's why I've come. I wanted to tell you in person. We went to his address and there's no sign of him or his dad.
How do you mean?
We think they must have been tipped off.
You mean they've done a runner?
There's no food left.
That's the least of our worries.
Where are you going?
It's a phone box in the village.
What for?
Want to make a phone call, what do you think?
Dad, someone could see you.
Yeah, I know.
Who are you calling?
Eli's dad. See if we can get us some money. He's also got a mate who's got a houseboat. I thought we could hide there for a while until things calm down.
And then what?
We try and find a way out of the country.
How?
Well, I don't know. It's not like I've been on the run before, is it?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah, and you should be. Because of you, because of what you did. Everything I've worked my whole life for is over.
Look, I didn't think I hurt him that much. I didn't think that he was going to die.
Look, you made a mistake. A bad one. But I'm not going to stand by and watch while you get locked up for it, okay? I'll be as quick as I can.
What can I do you for?
2 full Englishes and 2 teas, please.
Right, coming up. Hey, did I dream it, or did someone tell me you two got married yesterday?
We did.
Well, shouldn't you be on honeymoon or shacked up in a hotel having a bit of alone time?
Well, that's what we're trying to do now, only someone keeps sticking the neb in.
Sorry. I'll give it 6 months.
Oh, hiya. Hey, congratulations are in order.
Oh, thanks.
I thought you would have been away, you know, celebrating.
Well, that was the plan. Until we heard about Corey and his dad going missing when the police went looking for him.
What, he's done a runner? Yeah. Does Imran know?
Don't know why.
Oh, it's just, Toy said he'd been working on an appeal to overturn Kelly's conviction. Well, to be honest, I don't give a toss about her. But Corey and his dad, they can run all they want, but the police will catch up with them soon enough. Yeah, let's hope you're right, eh? You don't sound too convinced. Well, it's just, he's pretty well off, isn't he? So? Well, I just mean, you know, you can go a lot of places, do a lot of things if you've got a bit of money. But I'm sure you're right. I'm sure they'll get him.
Don't worry about her. The police will find him.
Yeah. Hiya. Have you got a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know if you've heard, but the police have got hold of some new evidence that pretty much proves that Corey Brent was the one who killed Seb. They found the clothes that he was wearing, that he dumped in the river.
How'd they know there is?
Because they've got traces of his DNA and Seb's blood on him, enough to prove that it was him that did it anyway.
Right, have they arrested him?
No, because Corey and his dad have done a runner. Now, I was hoping that the police would find him, but I'm not so sure now.
How come?
Because his dad's loaded. And when you've got that kind of money, you can get people to pretty much do anything you want for you. You know, and also, if they don't find Corey and get a confession, well, Kelly's not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. And, well, I heard that you turned up to a sentencing, so you obviously care about her for some reason. So I'm here to ask for a favour.
What?
I know you know people who can, what can I say, get things done, whatever it takes.
Yeah, but it's in the past now.
I don't care. Look, all I need is for you to just ring round and see if anyone's heard anything.
About where Corey and his dad are.
Well, someone knows where they're hiding. They might be trying to hire a plane or, I don't know, sort out some dodgy passports, but all I know is that they're going to need help, and they're going to need to pay someone to help them do it.
Look, if I could help you, I would, all right? But the chances of me knowing someone that know anything are next to nothing. Sorry.
You're sorry? Yeah, you don't know the meaning of the word.
Abby! Abby, hang on. Okay, did what you wanted. Called some people I know, told them about Corey and his dad.
And?
Nothing. But the fact is, they could be anywhere by now. They might even have got out of the country already.
Yeah, but they're still going to need help. They're going to need someone they trust to organise things and sort everything out for them.
I guess so, but who?
One of the other lads involved, his dad works for Stefan, Corey's dad, and I couldn't prove it at the time, but I am absolutely positive that Stefan bribed him to lie in court to get Corey off.
Do you know his name? Where he works? Anything?
Yeah, got a ton of info on him on my laptop indoors.
Right, well, let's go then.
Are you sure you've got everything you need?
I think so, yeah.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to go to Stefan's office and see if this Christian shows his face.
And then what?
I'm going to find out what he knows.
Well, don't you think the police have done that already? And if you didn't talk to them, why is he going to talk to you?
Because I can be very persuasive when I want to be.
Yeah, I've got some money and I've sorted a van. But listen, Stefan, mate, are you sure about all of this? If the police find out where you are and that I was involved... No. I understand. I'll be there as soon as I can. You want something, mate? Only I'm in a hurry.
Christian, yeah?
Yeah? Who wants to know?
Just get out of the van for a minute, please.
Who are you?
That don't matter, does it? But get out the van.
So, did you manage to speak to him?
Yeah, he's got a van and some money. He's on his way. So as soon as he gets here, we're off, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. Yeah. I just can't believe all this is happening to us.
Yeah, well, it's a bit late for what ifs now. Just get your things together, okay? Where have you been?
Sorry, mate. Traffic was mad.
What's wrong with your leg?
Oh, I don't know. I think I pulled something. So, you ready?
Yeah. How long is it going to take to get to the houseboat?
Not long. An hour.
Fine. Then we'll figure out how to get out of the country.
Yeah, well, first things first, then. Jump in the back before someone sees you.
Come on, son. Listen, I appreciate this. I won't forget it.
It's fine. We're mates, aren't we?
Well done, Christian. I'll take it from here. Keys? Keys. They're on our way. Yeah. All right.
I should be playing golf today.
Sorry.
Instead, I'm hiding in the back of a van, trying to sneak you out of the country to save your skin yet again.
I thought we'd been through this. If I could go back and do things differently,
Yeah, well, time travel hasn't been invented yet, so that's a non-starter.
You know, I do appreciate everything you're doing for me.
If this works and you get away, and actually become a footballer in some country that doesn't have an extradition treaty, I want an Aston Martin. And a beach house.
You stopped?
Oh, thank you, Einstein. We can't be there yet.
He must have locked it from the outside.
There's something weird going on here.
Maybe Christian went for a wee.
Hey, Christian, why have we stopped?
End of the road, boys.
Corey Brent, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Sebastian Franklin. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention when questioned something you later line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Leaving aside for the moment that we have ample evidence to suggest that you and your father were planning to leave the country with false passports, let's go back to a day I'm sure you'll remember well. Wednesday, the 5th of May.
My client has always fully cooperated with you and has been cleared of all wrongdoing in a court of law. So you better have some really good new evidence.
Do you recognise these clothes?
No comment.
You told us in your police statement that after the assault on Sebastian Franklin, you ran off, changed your clothes, and in a panic, threw away a rucksack with your old clothes in it.
Yeah. In the river.
We found your clothes. And we've had them forensically tested, and guess what we found?
This isn't a game. I'd be grateful if you could act a little more professionally.
Well, thanks to the fact that your clothes were in a bag and only spent a short amount of time in the water before being fished out, we have a lot of forensic evidence. We have your DNA from blood and epithelial cells. We have Seb's blood on your shoes and clothes, consistent with that of an assault. We have shoe prints, and together with forensic evidence from Seb, everything we've got proves you kicked that boy to death. Can you confirm that these are your clothes?
No comment.
It's no matter. In light of this new evidence, your associate Eli Higginson has given us a statement in which he admits he was coerced into lying. We'll be asking the CPS to review this case as soon as possible.
I wish I'd have been here to see Corey's face. Have you seen this? What is it? Oh, I saw it on the way over. The Leatherbridge World Warrior.
Leatherbridge what?
Oh, it's just some bloke dressed up as a superhero to fight pollution.
Gotta fight for what you believe in.
It's like waiting for the white smoke to announce a new pope, this.
The inquiry officer said there might not be any news today. We should go home and wait and they'll call us when anything was decided.
I'm going nowhere.
Me neither. Absolutely.
I've waited so long for this.
Ty's on his trod with a stack of work.
So you go. I'm staying here.
I'll give it another half hour.
You okay? As long as it takes.
They told me you were out here.
Have you got any news?
This is absolutely off the record.
Understood.
The CPS have decided to charge him with murder. And thanks to all the new evidence, I think it's gonna stick this time.
Yes! Yes! Is it too early for fireworks?
You okay? Don't say anything. Let the lawyers do the work.
But Dad, they've charged me with murder.
Look, the lawyers will sort it. Just keep your trap shut.
I don't want to go to prison, Dad.
You won't.
I can't do this.
Corey, they can't prove anything. I will not let this ruin our lives. Corey, listen to me! Corey!
All right?
Yeah, I was worried that you might get into trouble.
Nah. I think the police are happy to have that pair banged to rights. Not so worried about me.
You took a risk.
Life's a risk, innit? Maybe for once we got a happy ending. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
I know what you mean. Thanks. I owe you one.
Well, you stood by Faye during the whole Ray thing, didn't you? Don't forget.
Well, this defo makes us even.
More than a day's work, Mom. Yeah.
What?
So, do you want the good news or the good news?
You have good news?
I have the best news ever.
All right, so tell me. Imran.
The CPS have charged Corey with murder. The police have indisputable evidence that proves that he was the one who did it.
But how did this happen?
Well, Asha and Nina found the clothes that he dumped. And even though Corey's dad tried to get him out of the country, Gary Windass tracked them down, bunged them in the back of a van, and then sent them over to Weatherfield Police Station.
Oh, Gary?
Yeah. And that's not all. Based on the new evidence that the CPS have, and the evidence that Eli's now recanted, and the new charges against Corey, I'm launching an appeal against your conviction. We are going to get you out of here.
Yeah, I know. And it's a great offer, but I'm gonna have to turn it down. Yeah, thanks again. Bye.
Please don't tell me you have to go back to work.
It's just one of our suppliers.
When we were outside the cop shop, I had this horrible fear that Corey and his dad were going to come swanning out with big smiles on their faces. Fancy lawyer wins again.
Suppose this means there'll be another trial?
I reckon so. Does that worry you?
No. Bring it on. Right. Do you want more cake?
I certainly do.
I've got something for you for tonight.
Steady on, Tiger. Wait till we get home.
Well, you know what night it is.
Yes. Oh.
I bought you a rocket.
You bought me a rocket?
The biggest rocket in the shop. Yeah, I thought, with this good news, bonfire night, you might like to set off a rocket for Seb.
That is the kindest thought. Oh, you are my very best husband. Thank you.
Right, I've got to go pick Jack up. I'll see you back at home.
Thank you. Hey, do you want to go over the garden and set a rocket off for Seb later?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Excellent, as soon as we're done here. This is a private party. What do you want?
I've launched an appeal against Kelly's conviction. I thought you should know.
Why would I want to know that? Don't ruin my day.
She's innocent.
She started it, and he finished it.
We've all done things we're not proud of, haven't we?
Yeah. But what she did caused Seb's death. Stay away from me.
Have you read the instructions?
Yep, it says light the fuse and stand well back.
How far back?
I don't know. Well far back. You ready?
You going to say something?
Yeah. All right. I dedicate this rocket to my son Sebastian. I still love you, you big lump, wherever you are. And I said we'd get justice for you, didn't I? And I know it took a while, but I hope now you can rest in peace. I hope we can all get a bit of peace. Do you want to say something?
I'll never forget you. Never ever. He made me so happy.
You made him happy too. Right, can I light it now? Kev says this is what best rocket in shop.
I think it's gone out.
Right, we'll try again.
No! We must never return to a lit firework. It's the #1 rule of bonfire night.
So what do we do now then?
I don't know. Maybe we should chuck a bucket of water over it.
I'm not pouring a bucket of water over my son's rocket. I'm not having my Seb be a damn squib.
It's dangerous. It might explode.
So what do we do then? Just stand here all night looking at it like a pair of lemons.
I don't Dunno. It's not quite the fitting memorial, is it?
Sorry, Seb. Looks like your useless mother's let you down again.
So this is mission control. So that's where they do the countdown. This is the brains of the operation, okay? And right here, that is the artisan bakery, which is obviously, that's rule one when you're building a space station, because otherwise the astronauts aren't going to have a mochaccino with their space food. Isn't that right? Oh, hey, did we wake you?
No, of course not. You've been busy. Good morning, gorgeous.
Yeah, we would just explaining how important good coffee is to any astronaut's day. Hey, isn't that right? Oh, I just put a fresh pot on.
So, big day. Kelly's appeal hearing.
Yeah, I didn't sleep a wink.
You're not worried, surely?
If Corey pleads not guilty, let's go to trial. This whole thing could take months.
Yeah, well, the truth always has a way of coming out in the end.
Look, I made Elsie breakfast, so do you want me to get her dressed before I go to work?
It's fine, we can do it together.
Wish me luck.
Yeah, look, give Kelly a hug from me. Tell her as soon as she's out, I'll make her favourite meal, whatever she wants.
All right, a quarter pounder it is.
Just let me know as soon as there's any news.
Yeah, I will do. Hey, don't you forget about that artisan bakery now. See you later.
You worrying about the hearing?
Kelly's going to react if it doesn't go her way.
You've got to keep the faith. She'll be out before you know it.
Unless Corey pleads not guilty.
You reckon that's what he'll do?
No, no chance. The evidence is overwhelming.
So does that mean there'll be another trial?
Probably.
Good. I can tell everyone what a scumbag he is again.
Any news on Kelly?
No, the hearing's not for a few hours yet. Look, I never got a chance to properly thank you for yesterday.
Yeah, well, I thought about wrapping a fence post around his head, but wouldn't be hearing them, would there?
Yeah, it's probably best you didn't.
Probably, yeah. If there's news, will you call, yeah? Cheers.
I'll tell you one person who won't be happy if Kelly gets out. Abby. Don't expect a Christmas card there.
I think Christmas is pretty much cancelled this year anyway.
What do you mean?
Toya said that once Elsie moves on, she wants me out.
I thought you two were getting on.
No, that's just in front of Elsie. How'd you get Sarah to forgive you so easily?
Faye battered me over the head and put me in a coma. You should try it. Come on, she just needs a bit of time. What about Kelly?
What about her?
Well, she's going to be able to move in with you if she gets out.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
All right. Picked up that job on the ring road. The guy put petrol in instead of diesel. What was with you this morning?
Me? I was on top of the world, why?
Oh, he was up and out before Jack had gone to school.
You said I'm usually lazy?
Maybe he was planning to renew your vows, without telling anyone.
Oh, Ty, come on. I said I was sorry about the wedding. Well, you know what I'm like. I'm, flighty and spur of the moment. Look, if we ever have a honeymoon, you can come with us if you want.
Right, well, I might. Teach you a lesson.
He'll be fine. I'll buy him a pint later. So, this morning had nothing to do with Kelly's hearing.
No, I told you, it's not a problem. Look, all right, I might not be exactly thrilled at the idea of her coming out, but I'm not going to do anything stupid if that's what you're worried about.
Look, you not do anything stupid.
Oh, you do know I'm holding a can of grease, don't you?
Oh, yeah, fair point.
Right, I'm going to have a quick break.
Already?
Yeah. I've got stuff to do.
Well, anything I should know about?
No, why would it be? Turn around.
You heading back to the office first?
No, it's quite early. Hello. Yeah, speaking. You're kidding. That is fantastic news. Yeah, no, I'll make sure to tell her. Thank you.
That wasn't about Corey, was it?
He's pleaded guilty.
Say that again. Just for a second there, I swear you just said Corey had admitted it.
Yeah, he did. The CPS just confirmed it. See? What did I tell you?
I don't believe it. So that's it, he's going to prison for life, no funny business.
Well, the exact term he'll serve is up to the judge.
The exact term, what's that mean? Life means life, doesn't it?
Well, no, he'll still get a life sentence, but given his age and the fact that he pleaded guilty, the actual minimum might be a little lower.
How low?
14, 15 years.
14 years?
I know, we all want it to be longer, but this is the best outcome we could have hoped for.
Yeah, for Kelly, maybe.
At least this way there won't be another trial.
But yeah, because we all know what a waste of time that'd be.
Abby.
He admitted everything?
He made a full confession and said you had absolutely nothing to do with it. And once the judge has had a chance to review all the evidence this afternoon, she'll decide whether or not to quash your conviction.
And if she does, they'll let me out.
Hopefully.
I thought no one would ever believe me.
Lots of people believed you.
No, not like you. If it weren't for you and Sawyer.
I was just doing my job.
You know it was way more than that. As always. Thank you.
Yes, it's me again. Is it sorted? Yeah, well, that's not good enough. I need it done by tonight. Right, well, call me back when it's arranged.
Kelly Nealon was sent to prison for a crime that she didn't commit. Already in and out of the care system, effectively abandoned by her parents, she has spent the last 6 months locked up whilst the real killer of Sebastian Franklin walked free. The strain that this took on her fragile mental health was intolerable. And 8 weeks ago, she attempted to take her own life. And Kelly's conviction was a grave and shameful miscarriage of justice. And we know this because the real killer, Corey Brent, has now made a full confession. Now, far from being joint enterprise, he now confirms that Kelly sought to stop him from delivering the fatal blows that killed Mr. Franklin. Furthermore, his testimony has now been corroborated by new forensic evidence which confirms that he and he alone took Mr. Franklin's life. I therefore ask that the court moves to find Kelly's conviction unsafe and releases her with immediate effect.
Does the prosecution have anything they wish to add?
Your Ladyship, in light of the fresh evidence, we can confirm that if the conviction is quashed, we would not seek a retrial, as we no longer consider there to be sufficient evidence to meet the threshold of joint enterprise.
In that case, I will now retire to consider my verdict.
All rise.
You okay?
No. How much longer do you think they're going to take?
All rise.
In the matter of the Crown and Kelly Nealon, I have reached my decision. Taking into account the cumulative effect of all the new evidence presented, the court considers that the original verdict of the jury is unsafe. The CPS has also confirmed in writing that it will not be seeking a retrial. Accordingly, I am quashing the conviction for murder. As such, Kelly Nealon, as soon as you return to the secure training centre, you will be released from custody with immediate effect.
Apparently, Leah's mum was like, oh yeah, I sublet your room. So basically she's homeless. Nice welcome home that was.
Hiya, have you got a sec?
She was going to stop in with a boyfriend, only he's shacked up with a best mate. Well, ex-best mate. Shows you can't trust anyone.
Alright, well, the appeal court are letting me free. I'm leaving today.
Did you see that new dating show last night? When he strips off and gets in that hot tub, the look on her face.
All right, well, just thought I'd let you know. Kelly, when you get out and people find out why you're in here, your life will be over. Mud sticks, remember?
Hey, did you get my text about Kelly?
Yeah, I've just seen it. I can't believe it's actually happened.
It's only she could either.
I'm so pleased for her. This is because of you, never giving up.
Well, hopefully it'll be a new start for her. For all of us. You expecting someone?
No.
Hello? Hi, yeah, come on. It's Lou.
Not social worker, Lou. Show me your rings first.
Hi, sorry, I was just passing and thought I'd just pop in on the off chance.
Yeah, go, come in.
I've not come at a bad time.
No, of course not. Well, saying that, Elsie's just crashed out after lunch.
Oh, bless her.
Can I get you tea, coffee?
Oh, thanks, but it's only a flying visit. I've just had a call from Kelly.
And she tells you the good news then?
She was practically screaming down the phone. She's asked if it would be possible for her to move back in here when she gets out.
Right. Yeah, of course, we'd love that.
Yeah, absolutely. We were hoping you'd put her back with us, so when were you thinking tonight?
The thing is, it's not quite that simple. For a start, we'll have to have your approval changed to 2 children.
Okay, and is that straightforward?
Potentially. It's just that, as you know, Elsie's background is complicated, and at the moment, she's marked as only being suitable for a home where she's the sole child.
So, wait, are you saying that she couldn't live here with Kelly?
It could be an issue, yes.
So if Kelly came back, Elsie would have to move out?
Or we'd have to place Kelly somewhere else. Look, it might be fine. I'll have a better picture when we've done a review. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go. I'll call you as soon as I know more.
Thanks so much for coming.
Well, you know what this means? If Elsie can't live with Kelly, we're going to have to choose between them.
It might not come to that.
No, that's exactly what could happen. And then who are we supposed to pick? What, the defenceless 4-year-old who's been physically and mentally abused, or the emotionally unstable teenager who's already tried to take her own life? Which one of them are we supposed to turn our back on?
And this is Kelly's home now. She feels like we're her parents.
Well, we're the closest thing she's got. But what about Elsie? I mean, she's so happy here.
No, it'd be too cruel to send her away.
She's already had enough stress and uncertainty in her life.
And they both really need us. It'd be awful if we had to choose between them. What are we supposed to do?
Well, out of the 2 of them, Elsie would be far easier to place. You know, a cute 4-year-old is a lot less complicated than a deeply troubled teenager, fresh out of jail. And then we can have a tea party with Heffalump, because he really likes cake, and with the princesses all together. What do you think? Yeah?
You know how I said that when Elsie moves on, I'd leave too?
Yeah?
Well, if we can't keep her, if we offer Kelly a home, then you'll be rid of me a lot sooner. If she's from a broken home, she'll understand that we've split up.
Sounds like you can't wait to walk away.
I want nothing more than to stay. But I have to do what's right. For you and the girls. You know how much Kelly means to me. I let her down. This is the least I can do to make it up to her.
You did your best.
Well, this last year has been hell for her. And if she's going to turn her life around, she needs to be in a supportive, stable, loving home. And if that's just you and her, then fine. I'll see her every day. She's so fragile to her. She needs us to be strong for her.
There you go, Jack. Have a read, see what you think. There's no pressure.
intention to adopt?
A while back, you asked me to promise not to leave. And at the time, my head was scrambled and I wasn't thinking straight. What I should have done is say, yes, I'm staying. I should beat your hand off.
Steady on.
Well, not literally ovs, because that'd be weird. And you're one leg down already. Look, if you don't want to, don't worry. When you found that letter I'd written about Corey, I dare say you saw another side to me.
None of that stuff matters.
Good. Well, that's sorted then.
So that's why you went AWOL today?
Places to be, important things to do.
Abby?
Yeah?
Can I call you Mum?
So, you're out then?
Yeah, looks like it.
You got somewhere to stay? I'd invite you to mine, but things are pretty messed up with Sam. He's in a bad way.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, poor kid. And no, actually, I'm staying with him, I'll tell you.
Nice one.
Sorry, I just need to...
Yeah, of course. Message me.
Nina, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry for everything.
And that makes everything all right then?
No, I know it doesn't, and it never will, but I can't stop thinking about that night either, wishing things had turned out differently.
You make it sound like it was all just so random.
What?
You assaulted me. Set the whole thing in motion. You ran away leaving Seb to die. It didn't just happen. You made it happen.
Look, I don't blame you for hating me.
You selfish little cow. You just want me to say everything's cool between us so you can carry on living your life. Never gonna happen.
It's probably best you stay away from her.
Look, the people around here are never gonna forgive me. Whatever I do now won't make up for what I did.
I'll get going. As I said, you'll have to stay in the supported accommodation just for a few days while we get everything signed off. I'll see you later.
Thanks, Lou.
Bye, Lou.
Bye. So, cup of tea?
Ah, you kept my mug for me.
Yeah, obviously. You're always welcome here, you know that.
So what's the score with Elsie?
Well, we're hoping that we can keep you both, but the situation's got to be reassessed first.
What time's Imran back?
I told him not to bring her back till she's totally knackered.
Well, thanks again for taking me in. Can't be easy with me being public enemy number one.
Oh, don't worry about that, we can take it. There is one thing that I need to tell you, though, before you hear it from anyone else. I'm afraid it's not good news. But it won't affect your stay here. We're both still fully committed to you.
All right. What's happened?
Me and Imran, we've split up.
I can't believe Imran's not like that.
I don't know what's worse, him cheating on me or getting himself dragged into Harvey's appeal.
Well, that's my fault. I obviously put too much pressure on him.
When you were convicted, he did blame himself, that's true.
I knew it.
No, but it's no excuse. That we've all had tough times doesn't mean we can just go out there and do our worst.
Things get out of hand so easily. One false move and everything falls apart. If I hadn't slapped Nina that night, Seb would still be here. It's just like one thing after another. So many lives wrecked because of me, and now this.
You can't blame yourself for me and Imran. He's got to take responsibility for his own mistakes.
Does he want to leave? Do you still love him?
It's not just about love, though, is it? He's betrayed me. He's destroyed my trust.
Oh, Toya, when I first met you two, I thought you were a right pair of simps.
Charming.
But my point is, living with my mum and dad was... It's like living in a war zone. But you and Imran, you genuinely want the best for each other. And he's a lovely, decent man, and there aren't many like that around.
Are you saying that I should be grateful?
Yeah, maybe.
Why can't I want better for myself? Why can't I expect more?
I'm just saying that even though he let you down, I know he'd do anything to make it up to you. Look, you gave me a second chance. Why can't you do the same for him? Ariana Grande, high ponytail?
Yes.
Or a Lady Gaga bun like that?
Yes.
Well, I can't do both. She'll look a right mess.
It's so good to see you free. I told you we'd get there in the end.
You have no idea how good it feels to be out. Just thanks for sticking by me. And I'm loving this little sister thing. I've always wanted one.
Yeah, well, don't get your hopes up, love.
What? How do you mean? I thought you were saying we could both stay.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. But it might be time for her to go home soon.
What? They're not just going to ship her out just so I can move back in, are they?
No, don't be daft.
Oh, gosh, she's been really lucky to be paired with you two.
No, we're the lucky ones. She's a total joy.
Maybe if I had had the chance to live with decent people, I don't know, maybe I'd have turned out better.
All goes to plan. We should have you settled back in here within a few days.
What? Well, I don't know. I just thought they were being a bit cagey with me.
About what?
Well, if I move back in, Elsie will definitely be able to stay too, won't she?
It's complicated. Just try not to worry about it.
Social services don't think I'm a risk to her, do they?
No, not at all. Look, you know I'm not supposed to say much. But because of her background, it's not advisable for her to be placed in a home with another child.
What? It's like she's being sacrificed for me. Look, I had no one looking out for me when I was little, and that kid deserves better.
It's really kind of you. But she will be fine.
She's safe. She's happy. I'd really hate myself if that was me who lost that for her. Anyway, this isn't even about what's best for Elsie. To tell you the truth, I think coming back here would be a big mistake.
Toya and Imran know you really well. They genuinely care about you.
Yeah, and what about everyone else? They ain't my guts. My life here won't be worth living.
It's not going to be easy, but just give it time.
Oh, you know what? Forget it. Don't bother with your reassessment. I've made my decision. I don't want to come back here.
Okay, thanks for letting us know.
Is Elsie still spark out?
Kelly's not coming back. She's decided to stay at supported accommodation.
Why?
Lee didn't go into detail. She just said it was Kelly's decision.
I can't believe it. I thought she felt connected to us.
Maybe she still hasn't forgiven me for letting her down.
Oh, how many times, Imran? It wasn't your fault.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't blame her.
Actually, she did nothing but sing your praises. Thinks I'm mad to let you go.
You told her what I did.
Yeah. And it infuriates me to admit it, but I am finding it almost impossible to hate you. I just can't stop seeing the good in you. You're kind, you're decent. You are so lovely with the kids we take care of. You fought for Kelly when everyone else gave up on her. You make a difference. How many of us can say that?
We can't just throw all this away, can we? Please, take me back.
It'd take time to trust you again.
Yeah, of course, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
And there's one condition. You can't keep any more secrets from me. I mean it. I'd always prefer to know the truth, however bad it is.
Do you think you could ever find a way to forgive me?
I hope so. In time. Oh, we all deserve a second chance, don't we?